So we want to find f of 0 when f of x equals x squared plus minus 3x plus 2. So this is just a simple substitution. This 0 tells us we're going to substitute a 0 for every x that we see in the function. So 0 squared minus 3 times 0 plus 2. It's going to give us 0 minus 0 plus 2. Final result is 2. We want to solve the equation 3x minus 5 equals 2 times x plus 1 plus x. First thing we want to do is there's some distributing that can be done on the right side. So we're going to do that first. So that's going to give us 2x plus 2 plus the x that's already there. Now we're going to combine like terms on the right side. So we have 3x minus 5 equals 2x plus x gives us a 3x plus 2. Next we want to move all the variables to one side and the numeric terms to the opposite side. So we're going to add 5 to both sides. And that's going to give us 3x equals 3x plus 7. And finally we're going to subtract 3x from both sides. That's going to give us 0 equals 7. And that doesn't make any sense. In the case where you don't get a variable on one side by itself equals a number, then we don't have a solution. And the solution here would be the empty set, which is this symbol here. First we're going to distribute this negative 2. It's going to give us negative 6 plus 2x equals 7x minus 6. We're going to combine like terms. It's going to give us 7x minus 6 equals 7x minus 6. We add 6 to both sides. And that's going to give us 7x equals 7x. And then subtract 7x on both sides. And that's going to give us 0 equals 0. Now we did not get x equals a specific number, but this is a true statement, 0 equals 0. So in this case, unlike the previous problem where it didn't make sense, 0 equals 7, and we got no solution, if it makes sense, then the solution is going to be all real numbers. So we really have three cases. This is just a side note. You're either going to get x or whatever the variable is equals a number, and that would be your solution. Or you could get something that doesn't make sense, like 0 equals 6. We know 0 doesn't equal 6. In that case, you would get no solution, and you'd use this empty set symbol. Then the last case is you might get something like 0 equals 0 or 4 equals 4. In that case, you're going to have all real numbers. So those are the three cases there. You're either going to get a value for x, so if x equals 8, x equals 0, x equals some number, or you're going to get something that's kind of gibberish, it just doesn't make any sense. That's going to be no solution, or the empty set. And then you're going to get a case where you have a statement that is true, but you don't actually have a value for x. In that case, you're going to have all real numbers as your solution. In this problem, we want to translate this statement to an equation. So it says if 2 is subtracted from 4 times a number, so 2 subtracted from something means you're going to subtract something, or minus 2. But we're going to subtract it from 4 times a number. So 4 times a number is 4x, and then we're going to subtract 2 from there. It says the result, so when we see the result, that means equals. It's 3 more than 6 times the number. So it means we're going to add 3 to something. But what are we going to add 3 to? We're going to add 3 to 6 times the number. So 6 times the number would be 6x, and then plus 3. That's it. Let's rewrite in slope-intercept form. We have to remember that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So basically all you have to do is isolate the y, and it's pretty much done. The only thing that's left is it's been multiplied, the y, by 4. So we need to undo that multiplication by dividing by 4. But remember, if you divide on one side of a fraction, you have to divide on the other side of the fraction. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, that goes away. And now we can divide each of these terms by 4. So it'd be 3 over 4x plus 7 over 4. And you can't simplify those fractions any further, so we're done. If you could simplify them, you would continue to simplify them as much as they could be. So we want to find the x-intercept of the equation y equals negative 5x plus 10. So to find the x-intercept, all you have to do is substitute a 0 in for y. So we do 0 equals negative 5x plus 10. And then we solve for x. We can add the 5x over. And that's going to give us 5x equals 10. Then we're going to divide by 5 on both sides, because our goal is to isolate this x. So x equals 2. So we have to interpret this as an ordered pair. We chose 0 for y, and then we got x was 2. So remember, our ordered pairs come in the form of x comma y. So our x value is 2 and our y value is 0, and that would be our x-intercept, or where this graph, the graph of y equals negative 5x plus 10, crosses the x-axis.